Just to go back to that Thor 2 ending, I was wondering, was that in the original script, or is that something that was added later?
Which ending do you mean?
With Loki sort of in the throne.
It was always our intention to go to new and surprising places with Loki, and over the course of this movie to surprise audiences with his betrayals, to surprise them with his allegiance to Thor. And then, just when you think you know what he's done, to leave them with a surprise. So that was part of the plan early on.
And it's such an intriguing part of the process, those sort of additional scenes, like the way that you write on the fly. I was wondering if you could reveal specifically what scenes were added in at a late date, and what the thinking is behind that.
You know, we're very lucky, I guess, that we have structured our studio in a way that it's a tight-knit group of us. And we're very agile, so that when a new idea comes around, we can usually pull it off. And an example that most people talk to me about is the tag on the Avengers, where they're sitting around eating shawarma. And that was an idea we had at the very end of post-production, and we thought there was no way we could do it, and realized that the next time all the actors would be together was at the actual premiere. But because we have such an amazing team, we figured out a way to film it the day after the premiere and still get it on most prints of the film. Likewise, and there was nothing that extreme or late or last minute. We haven't had the premiere yet of this movie, so we're not filming anything else for this one. But it really is a desire to not let any good idea go away. Anytime there's a good idea, if there's any way humanly possible that we could put it in the movie that an audience is going to see, we find a way to do that. And sometimes that's a line in an existing scene. Sometimes that's an entirely new scene. It varies. And on this film, there were a number of those moments. The biggest one is probably Loki's introduction. Seeing him shackled and paraded in front of Odin was something that we did during post-production, because it occurred to us that wouldn't that be an amazing scene, and that Tom Hiddleston and Anthony Hopkins didn't have any scenes together. And that we realized, yeah, we want to see that scene. Let's not take it for granted that audiences will just know, oh, he was sentenced to the dungeons.